Welcome back to This Stella's Life, and we are in Busselton today, so she's having fun. So today, behind us, you should be able to see that very long jetty. It's just under 2 kilometres, so we're not going to walk it today. That's a hard no. But we are going to go to the Jetty Shop, show you around, look at some historical buildings, show you the cheapest houses in Busselton, because there's 2 that are the same price. Yeah, we'll just have a look at some quirky stuff in Busselton, get some lunch. And so if you haven't been to Busselton, come with us and we'll show you around for the day.
Just on a side note, another thing we noticed is over 90% of our viewers aren't actually subscribed to our channel. So if you know how to do that, it would help us greatly. We'd really appreciate it.
And it's free. It doesn't cost anything.
Doesn't cost anything.
Yes, if you do know how to subscribe, just hit that little button, and don't forget to hit the like button as well. It is free and it does help us enormously, and we would really appreciate it.
Thanks for viewing.
We will admit we're not great at art, but we're trying to decipher what this actually is. I mean, that looks like a hoof of a horse. I mean, that looks like maybe horse legs? Is it supposed to be a horse? Oh, if anyone knows what that is, let us know, please. A different angle, if that helps. Anyone? Anyone? Just saying how great this sign is, and it's illuminated by the sun. It's not a light. Oh, there goes a seagull. Yeah, and this picture, by the looks of it, so that jetty there used to align here. Straight out. Apparently Cyclone Elby in 1978 took that out. That's a long way for a cyclone to come down to the west coast, isn't it? Down south? Gee. So, yeah, fantastic. There you go. Another history lesson. So from what we found out, these trees were planted in 1860, and they're planted next to Norfolk pines. So they think these are the oldest trees in Busselton. These are, yeah. I mean, they're massive. Nice restaurant behind too, by the way. Very nice. And the Foreshore, they've spent millions down here, absolute millions, which is why it is now one of the hot spots for the southwest, Busselton. Everyone from Perth comes to Busselton. It's that beach getaway, country town feel, but it's just becoming a real hot spot. Place to be seen. Oh, it's amazing. Well, the old shipwreck in the middle there, the kids are playing on. And that looks like a lobster, that orange thing. It looks like a lobster tail or something coming out of the squid. Ugh. Yuck. Yep. And then the jetty. And this looks like a new bar brewery. It's called Shelter. Yep, Shelter Brewing Company. And then behind that, behind that Norfolk pine is a brand new Hilton hotel that's been built in Busselton. It's brand new, Hilton. I think it's been open for a couple of months. But yeah, God, it's just growing and growing and growing, Busselton. Absolutely, I mean, great lawns, facilities. It's fabulous. Gee, they're busy in there. Cha-ching. There you go. It's called the Hilton Garden Inn, and it's right next door to the visitor centre. And the train line that goes all the way from here goes all the way to the jetty. Well, this is one of the questions on the jetty. What was this old wooden crane used for? And that's the answer, which I think is pretty obvious, really. So the jetty is 160 years old in Busselton, so we're going to go, not all the way because it's just too far. It's the biggest jetty in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, it's crazy. But we're going to the shop, the Jetty Shop. We're going to have a look in there because, yeah, very nice. We'll go and have a look. This is what happens when I leave Adrian with Stella. They all stop and, yeah. Oh, the hats are nice. Jeepers, these are huge. Seize the day. They're not bad, they're only $17. That's not bad for $17. Oh, there goes the train. I don't know if you can see. They're nice playing cards. Oh, they're $17. Yeah, that's not bad. Oops. Different styles available. Yeah. Oh, baby mugs. They're cute. Little Chino. 25. How can that be $25 and these are only $17? Anyway. Alright, let's have a look. This is so unique. It's a Busselton glass jetty with the Jetty Shop inside the glass. It's part of the glass. Yeah, that's amazing. That's for $40. That's not bad. I've got lots of key rings. They'll always be a popular choice for people. So, yep, lots of key rings. Yep. Do you have a popular stubby holder? What are they? Oh, helps if you've got a price. $13. $13 for the, yeah, not bad. So this is the same glassware, but there's two glasses in the one pack with a coaster set, and they're $70 for, yeah, and it comes with the coaster as well. So you put your glass on that. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can do that properly. Yeah, it comes with the coaster. Jellyfish, octopus, and these are about $15. So this is a plastic hair comb. I assume that is all recycled plastic. $23. That's a very wide comb. Oh, different bowl. Once again, it's all plastic. $49. Maybe a bit pricey. What else they got here? Busselton. Okay. $32. Oh, Always these little glass objects are so cute. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're $20. If you're into collecting glass, that's a pretty one with a fish. Yeah, $20. Dolphin. Yeah. Dolphin laying, $20. Yeah. So the good thing about this is the timber products are produced from the Busselton Jetty itself. That's interesting. Got some clocks and candles and jetty timber. Oh, this is a hat. It's very big. That's $175. Yeah. Okay. Octopus is different. It's not metal, but it's not. It's different. $89. I've never seen anything like that before. They're very octopus focused here, aren't they? Look at that. It's different. So this is the train. So if you don't want to walk the jetty, because it is a fair distance, you can catch the train and you pay for it. Obviously you pay extra because it costs you $5 to walk the jetty, but that just goes towards preserving everything. But the strange thing is you pay $5 to walk the jetty during the day, but once the tourist centre is closed, you can walk along the jetty for free and you can go fishing. Oh, just like these boys. They're going to go fishing. So, yeah. So the jetty is 1.84 kilometres long, so just under 2 kilometres. It's great for exercise, but on a windy day, it's just cyclonic. But it's lovely today, and there goes the people on the train. They're going to take the easy way out to get to the end. Geez. That's a bit dangerous, isn't it?
They're not meant to be up there.
Oh, they're not meant to be up there?
Nope.
Holy dooly. That's,
most definitely not.
oh God. Okay, where are the parents to these children? My Lord. That's just an accident waiting to happen. Oh God. The oldest pub in town, one of the oldest. It's the Esplanade Hotel, built in 1865. So it's had renos done, don't get me wrong, it didn't look this good in 1865, but I should have some photos of that one. Once again, another hotel being erected. This is in the main street, right on the Foreshore there. So that's where all the Foreshore is, where everyone goes in and eats, and where we just were. So yes, this is another big hotel going up. I don't know what brand, but it'll be a nice one. So this is the old courthouse, and it was built in 1860. 1860, yeah, incredible. And this is apparently the old post office too. It's turned into a cafe, but it's not open. And I can't believe that, being a Saturday. Oh, that's closed. Oh, what a shame. We love a good courthouse and a jail. Anyway, that's all right. Well, 1860. Oh, this part's all open. What a shame. Oh, hang on. The big girls. The big girls. Oh, she doesn't look happy, does she? Oh, baby girl. So yeah, this is the old side of the jail. It's all open, but oh, what a shame. I can't believe this is all closed on a Saturday. Never mind. Never mind. So we're now in the Pioneer Cemetery of Busselton. So this is where all the pioneers were basically the first official cemetery in the 1860s and things like that. There's a lot of unmarked graves here by the information, and we have been here before, and there's a special plaque for the oldest one, so we're going to see if we can find that one again for you. So this is Alfred Thomas Smith, and he is identified as the earliest known burial at this old cemetery. So, and he was only 11, and he died in January of 1864. And this is his current grave with a big plant. So yeah, 11. Very sad. Very sad. I mean, you can tell by the age of everything here how old these important people of Busselton, how long they've been here for. You know, it's sometimes a little upsetting that things aren't as well cared for as what they maybe should be. But yes. And this one's a little interesting, the McDaniel family. He's the son of convicts that came to WA, and he ended up being one of the largest property owners, so in the Busselton Augusta area. So there you go. Interesting. And there's some records that they just did not keep before the 1860s. So yes, with the unmarked graves, there's quite a few. There's some very old. Well, actually, the new cemetery is near the airport, where what have we seen? So, but there you go. Yeah. Dining Capel, Mr. Forrest. Yeah. So this gentleman, William Richardson Bunbury, and it looks like his daughter is here too, which is very sad. But we think that that's how Bunbury, the town of Bunbury, which is half an hour, sort of came to fruition. And this is another Richardson Bunbury family. You know, I'm still saying that I think that this should be better cared for, you know, but that's just my take on things. If it's so historical, it should just be a little bit more cared for. I did find this one very interesting. So the Prize family arrived on a convict ship in 1855, and he was serving a life sentence for forgery but was granted a ticket of leave. Oh my lord, in 1857. And then they came out on their convict ship. Well, there you go. That's crazy. And nowadays, for forgery, I don't even think you get community service. That's crazy. Well, you know, Australia is built on convicts, so we laugh about it now. But yeah, so these Prize family ones here are all, yeah, from this gentleman. Wow. So there he is there. Life sentence for forgery. And then this is all his family. Now this is definitely an old headstone, and it's made out of wood, but it's so sad. We can't read who it is. Oh, but wow, that would be old. Just always feel that there's, you know, pays a little bit of respect to people who, you know, built this place. This place wouldn't be here without these people. And to see it in ruins like this, it's just a little sad, you know. Without these people, it just wouldn't be what it is today. But we paid our respects, it's the main thing. Well, so we're just leaving the cemetery, and what do we always say when we come to a cemetery?
You're not allowed to follow us home.
Not allowed to follow us home. So I know the cheap real estate option is very popular for people, so we're keeping it in. And we found the cheapest, there's actually 2 houses in Busselton that were the cheapest. So I'm going to swing you around and show you this one. So this one here is the cheapest house. Yes, it's on a very busy intersection, as you can hear. And I will include all the photos of inside. And once again, we're going to have to guess the price. Yeah. But in town, like, you know, it's walking distance to everything. It's on a big lot, 1,000 square metre, so big block of land. You probably put 3 units on it. So, house number 2, cheapest house in Busselton, same price. Let's have a look. So this is the 2x1. I'll add the photos in so you can see it. Once again, fairly large block, much quieter street. The street is a lot quieter than the other one. And yeah, looking at the photos, what you see. And then guess the price, I suppose, would be between those 2 houses are the same. So these are the 2 cheapest in Busselton town itself. Yeah. So the price guess on those houses? I don't think you're going to get much change out of $1 million with stamp duty. 900,000. And it was probably offers over 900. But, $1 million. That's mad.
Crazy.
Absolutely mad. I mean, to even knock those houses down, put units on it, you know, you're going to be looking at another 600,000 to build maybe 2 units. It's like 1.6 million.
Plus the delay of the building at the moment.
And the quality of the building. Yeah, pass, hard pass. Well, I haven't been to a time zone since I was about 15. So needless to say, it's been a good, 40 years? No, God, I'm not 55. So, wow. How everything's sort of changed. Oh my God, this is incredible. Oh my Lord, what is all of this? Amazing. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Wow. I'm speechless. Demolition King. Connect 4 hoops. This is wild, absolutely wild. My Lord, I don't know what to say. I mean, look at the graphics. Well, I think this is probably the old school machines that most of us remember. But wow. Oh look, there's some of these kids are on the horses. My Lord, I don't know what to say. Is that what they're seeing? Oh!
What, it's crazy, yeah. Wait, this is actually crazy, bro. Oh, yes. I think I'll hold back on, bro. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. Boy, that's not really fast.
Oh my. We'll say this looks really interesting. I have no idea how you would even play that. Wow. Oh well. Yes, so for any of us 70s children, that's wild. Remember the old 20 cents we used to put into a machine and play pinball? Just madness. That was just like something out of bloody Twilight Zone. Anyway, it looks like a lot of fun, I will say. Oh, looks like our coffee's arrived. Once again, Stella's into the cream. I know. And this is something we normally get. We usually get the club sandwich, and we usually just share it for a midday snack. We're just commenting on the very generous chicken sizes in the sandwich. Yum yum. And we just want to do a special shout out to Jo. She has helped us with Stella. Stella's always had this tear staining as a puppy, and Jo has alerted us to a tablet that we can treat just for a few months, and should clear it up. So we're looking forward to getting that in the mail. We bought it, and you only treat for a few weeks, maybe a month and a bit, and we'll keep you all on track to see how it goes, but we haven't got it yet. But yeah. You trying to get to the chicken? Yeah. It is a bit of an oodle, she is an oodle mix, obviously, and the other thing is she has an intolerance to chicken. So after we found out the hard way, didn't we? And
yes, no more chicken.
No more chicken, as much as she loves it. So we went to Pet Stop to find a chicken-free biscuit, and gluten-free and grain-free, and she's on a biscuit called Be Frank. So I'll put a photo up, and if you have a chicken intolerance with any of these dogs today, even how many times do we go to the supermarket and look for food, and even it said beef and it has chicken in it, so yes.
Or chicken meal, or...
Yeah, chicken meal. Don't even know what that is, but it must be chicken insides. So yeah, we've got her on that, and yeah, it's amazing. Her tummy is so different now. She's a good pooer. Let's just say that, she's a good pooer. Come here. And the other thing is it should take the staining from her mouth as well. So we're really interested to try it, and hopefully it'll be a success. So, but yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, this is why we should share tips of products that actually do work. So I was so grateful for Jo for telling us about it, and obviously once we get the product, probably another week or so, we'll start treating, and hopefully you'll see an improvement in her tear staining over the next few episodes. We'll see how it goes, but we're very excited. Are you excited? Yeah, thanks Jo. As you can see, we're very close to town, but this is the St. Mary's Church. This was built in 1841. So this is really like one of the oldest buildings in Busselton. And it is beautiful, like really is beautiful. The stonework is just absolute, and the windows, I mean, even the doors. You've got to, even if it's not your style, I think anyone can appreciate the work involved in building something like this. And 1841, no electricity, everything is done by hand. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Definitely another interesting fact the John Molloy. We have a Molloy Island down here in the southwest. And we also have the Georgiana Molloy School. And it says here that she and her 2 children are buried beneath the St. Mary's Church there. It says see plaque, but we haven't found it. It must be inside. But yes, he was one of the early settlers. He was born in 1780. He's like, that's like holy 1780. Oh, numbers we just don't comprehend sometimes. Yes, for a building that's 177 years old, I think that roof has held up pretty well. Little shingles. I'm not sure if they're happy about the busy roundabout at the front of their building, but you know, back in the day it would have been just horse and cart. Adrian found this old bell tower, but we can't find any information about it at all. There is a bell inside it, and we hope that they're going to do some restoration works to it. But being in close vicinity of the church, I would have thought it's still part of the church. Yeah, maybe. This was a really interesting find. So this is the Bussell family, where Busselton is actually named after. And originally they were cattle farmers, and that's how the town got developed. So we found, it looks like John Garrett Bussell. He died in 1875, and this is the family. And then another interesting part is we come down to here. We've got Capel Carter, and Mr. Capel Carter is where the town Capel, which is 20 minutes down the road, is named after. So I found that very interesting. So I know these wires look like power, but they're not. They're actually, well, for today, they're for birds, but they're for possum crossings here in the southwest. So they connect to the tree, and if the possum's in a tree, instead of crossing the bridge or crossing the road, they apparently know to walk along those support bridges.
Critter crossing.
Critter crossing. So
this is the first place we ever went down in Busselton here. I think this was the first place we ever noticed them and ever seen them. But
yeah, they
pretty
do.
much all new roadworks now start having these put in place as an environmental protection thing.
Yeah, it's good. Well, this is Mr. Garrett Bussell again. We saw his grave at the St. Mary's church, and this is a statue of him here.
Sorry.
Now, I don't know if this is, it clearly can't be life-size because he's very small.
Yeah, that would be life-size.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Come stand next to him.
People in the day would have been a lot smaller than that.
Well, they are small, I will say. They do say that people are small.
Shrunk.
Yeah, but let's be fair, you're 6 foot, what? You're 6'6". So he must be only, what, 5'7"?
5'6", 5'7".
5'6", 5'7". Wow. Mr. Bussell. Yeah, there you go. Founder of the first European settlement. Very good artwork in the town, I will say. Yeah, very well done. This is just representing the European women settling here in Bass, and they were saying they worked very hard, bore a lot of children with very little or no medical assistance, and you know, times were tough back in those days. So this is just representing them, it says. So this is not your average ordinary airport, and it is Busselton. As you can see, it's really quite basic. And if I take you to the front of the airport, you may go, it's really just old farmland, and all over here is just long-term parking because it's very popular with fly-in, fly-out workers that work up north. So yeah, this is Busselton. What I just showed you was the arrivals. So that's the arrivals area, and this little building over here is the departures. And we'll go and have a look at that one. So this is the departures where Jetstar operate from, but it's not actually open at the moment because there's no flight, so you can't just walk in like an ordinary airport. They're basically not open until there is a flight. But yeah, very different. Like a lot of people, you know, because you fly from the eastern states and you come to Busselton, they think it's going to be a raging airport, but it's actually not. It's just a very, very small airport for flying to, we definitely know in Melbourne. But yeah, once again, a lot of car parking for the fly-in, fly-out workers. Hey, baby girl. Hi. You having fun? Who would think you could let your dog off lead at an airport, but there literally is nobody here, so... Oh, and Stella was here. She's leaving a post-it note for everybody else. Bit of action, someone might be leaving, flying out. Local wildlife at the airport, and you got ducks, and I'm not sure if you can see the mosquitoes that are sitting on top of that lake. But yes, I mean, this land will get developed over time. I mean, even though this is all part of the airport, you know, eventually this will be a booming airport. But in the meantime, it's still country feel, fly in, 10 minutes from town, easy. Well, it's time for us to go home because someone here needs to go to the dog park. And she needs a little nap before she goes. So thank you for joining us here in Busselton today. Please subscribe to the channel if you know how to and you want to. We'd be most appreciative. 90% of people that watch us don't subscribe. It is free, but it does help us greatly. So apart from that, we'll see you on the next one, and thanks for joining us today.